Many people will tell you that that win was probably not deserved. Those people are right, and yet I direct your attention to the scoreboard, which, as everyone knows, doesn't lie. Have I been emailed in that time? No? What a beautiful story. Let's go play another game. So we just won a game on 28. We know that we, as the youth say, have that dog in us. Let's see if we can do it again. I do like a good terraforming start. Yeah, I'll take a terraforming start. Terraforming start is fun. We've got nitrates and titanium to lead things off. And then we've got Zhang or Pekai. Both of these are pretty good picks early. Eureka's quite strong in the early game, and having double technologies is also pretty good. Total project suggestions, total project researches. Versus just flat support income for new cities. I'll do this. This is fun. I want that titanium first. We are familiar with this city layout. You can come out here and then you can go over here. I want that titanium first. I don't think I know where any tritium is right now. So it's a little scary to not take a generator, but you kind of got to go with what you have available. I'm probably going to need to take a farm eventually. And then that lets us make this mine. So now we've got titanium income. I already feel better. We'll go for those nitrates next. Give me a robot hub for that so that we can actually reach that mine. And then for your trade route, why don't you import one of those so that you can make that mine next turn? No, you can't reach that next turn. No, you can reach it next turn. Watch me. Yeah. And then, yeah. And then, yeah. So next turn you'll have 2, explore here you'll have 4, you can make a nitrates mine. Exploration satellites, I don't need the lab, I'll just take another robot hub. Give me one of you. Give me this mine, and now we look for tritium. So that we can get this thermal generator up. So we're off of you, we're onto you. We're off of you, we'll export some of you. Hate all of these. Only tritium, please. We've also got enough nitrates to put these tuber farms up. We also have enough to put 1 lab up, and that's pretty much this city done. Like, every one of these tiles is now spoken for. Power, 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 resonance station, farm, farm, soil factory, support building. It's all taken care of. Take more robots. Take tritium. Build generator. And now we're looking for city number 2, which I'd love to go up here. Look at all the crap up here. Canyon view, nitrates, tritium, tritium. I'm hoping that there's going to be like a city location right there. And that's where I can plunk one. Upgrade locations give extra support. Technologies are cheaper. Technologies are cheaper has a fun synergy with Zhang just giving you more technologies, so I think I'll probably take that. But let's double check that nothing good is in C. Yeah. Yeah, this is very fun when you get more technologies than usual. And there's our resonance station. It's a long ways away. City? Yeah. Very easily flooded location, but city. You might also be a city, though. We'll see. Bus station. Definitely take that. You're also a city. You're a much more interesting city. Holy cow. we're going there. It's like an awkward walk to get over to all these resources, but we can do it. Alright, so do you first. You make everything else cheaper. Rocks for free, modular apartments. It's not great. It's also not super great. I think what we probably do here, it's a little unorthodox. I would take a landing pad. I would produce 5 science to get us closer to urban planning. And then I would allow you to retire. I'll take George. And we really want to try and get up to, well, we need 10 water and 30 food. We're a ways away from that second city, but it's definitely my priority right now. So why don't we do a bit of this? Do a bit of this. It's awkward, but it'll do for now. Give me some of that. One of these. One of those. There's the food we need, so now we just need water. You can go, and you can go. Actually, you should go. And then you can get working. And we'll just explore water hints for the next couple turns, and then we should be able to set a city up. And I'm tempted to put a bus station here, but I don't think I need to. I think I'd rather save it for this spot, where it's going to be more important to reach this tritium and reach this nitrate. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. We're not exactly power rich, so I can't take a gas factory. I would take a landing pad, I guess. I don't know where I would put it right now, but it'll be nice to have. 4 water. We're at 7. Satellite should be up. Satellite's up in 2 turns. Cumbersome. I'll take Cyanophyta. I'll take a power generator. Yeah. That's great. And then I would like more water, please. This should do it. Yeah, that's 2. And then why don't you come in here? Just put me, like, there. Take this tile, because you can just put a rocket pad there. And then spike that up by 1. If I looked at who's moving up and down for reset, not recently. The last time I looked was yesterday, and it looked like people were going to tie, so I was going to let it sit there for a day. If scores are really close, I try to not read too much into it. That stuff takes a little while to shake out. I would really like silicates at this point. But I kind of need to take tritium in order to keep this project running. So I think we'll do something like that. 19. If we explore this next turn, we can build a resonance station. Which will be nice. Wouldn't mind it. But we're not going to have the silicates for it. I think I'm still going to take it. I don't have enough power. Is there anything I can explore that costs 2? No, brother. Well, why don't you destroy 2 rocks for free this turn, then? I think I would. Especially because we know this resonance station is coming up. And then I think I would. Plus 10 power is beautiful to get there. So beautiful, in fact, I'm just going to plunk one of you down. And then you kind of want a robot hub. Huh. Yeah. Give me one of those, give me one of those. So next turn I can make a tritium mine. Should probably do like that as well, just for one turn. Try to get to that third tritium thermal generator. I don't care about any of you. You don't matter to me. I just want to keep tritium coming in. No, don't do that. Set your mine up instead. Yeah, that's much better. And then destroy 2 more rocks for free. Take a water project. I'm feeling pretty good about this right now, you know? I think this is a solid first 20 turns. I have 5 power. I could explore if I wanted to. I probably should. I would love for this to be a city. It's not. Son of a... I gotta find a way to get in here. Like, look at all the resources we have in here, man. Actually, this is a decent city. Why didn't I just look at you? You've got an anomaly for a lab. You've got support. You've got a nitrate deposit. You should probably be a city. Huh. Okay. Noted. Then bus station here is not as important as I thought it was. Because these might be the only tiles you end up controlling. Nah, you could grab... well... yeah, those might be the only tiles you end up controlling. You could maybe grab this. It's not that interesting of a spot. Tritium asteroid for power and titanium? I think I'd rather keep the space project slot open. And then do you still need a farm? You do. You come down there, and now we're really looking for a soil factory. Would love to see a soil factory. Let's explore stuff that's close, I would say. I would like to build... actually, I think I might like to build another robot hub in Red Patera. Grab these 2 tiles. Or a bus station there and grab those 2 tiles. I need a place to put the bacteria spreader down, is what I'm trying to work towards. Prestige is interesting. Mariam is not, like, super interesting right now, though. I think I will take Mustafa. I would like to see more projects, but those are already 3 pretty good projects. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I did that, because I think I would much rather have a research center over just about anything else. It's going to make it take longer to get to a bacteria spreader, but it's going to give us better building selection, which I think is more important. And then I would also like to keep an eye on water. Because if I could get to 10s that I could found this city, I'd be pretty excited. Robot hub, lab. Take the lab, because you're going to want to put something on that building spot. And then take a combined living center so that you can start working on your support. Next turn I can found a city, and it's probably going to be you. Trade routes aren't assigned. That's fair. I would love methanogenium right now. I would love Mars now right now. I would love to found a city right now. Missing resources. Oh, missing titanium. I need 1 more titanium for that. Well, let's cut through here. Put a lab down. That's 2 science per turn. Grab that nitrate deposit. I'm going to hold that titanium because I'd rather make the mine. And then I'm saving for a bus station. And I need to explore a little tritium to keep that project running. I think I would take you for sure to start on our eventual second power array. Which is going to go like here, probably. So once again, we want to make sure we're exploring on tritium. Six, 7 next turn. One more exploration will get us enough. And then 10 science per turn. We are now in save for bacteria spreader mode. We're also not in save your titanium mode anymore, so we can go for some comfort of living there. And then we can start working on MarsNet too. Get our comfort of living up a little more. What you got for me? 2 support for every robot is fine, but not amazing. And megastructure design I just don't think is good at all. Applied research is nice with double technologies. 10 science when you increase the terraforming parameter is not good. Regional buildings being cheaper is nice. Gaining 2 titanium when constructing a city building is nice. I'm leaning all the way into technology synergies. We should get one more of these prompts, and when we do, they're gonna go insane. Give me... I really need this. I really need that. I think that's more important to take. So build this mine. Build this mine. Saving for a bus station now, so that we can go here and here. And then also... No, we should save for development center right now above all else. It's really hurting terraforming parameters pretty badly, but we started with the terraforming start, so it's kind of okay, I guess. Give me a pine forest. Our hand is also gigantic right now. We're gonna have to throw stuff out. I don't think there's any hope of you getting played. I don't think there's any hope of you getting played. And I think I only need one of you. Oh, that gave us enough science to do this. How about that? No, you're saving for the development center, you idiot. Hold it. Just hold. You can't really afford to take any of these. You can take the bus station because you can build on this turn, but that's the only reason you're getting away with that. Come here. Come here. You have 1 power. Can't do much this turn. Take a plankton, I guess. And then if you do this, you can make your development center next turn. Take a water project. Build you. And then look at your other choices. Just take a second development center. You still need tritium as well, by the way. So why don't you explore for some, and then why don't you satellite for some? Because then what you can do is you can get your second power array off the ground. This feels pretty good to me right now, I would say. I know support is a little scary, but I think we're going to be just fine. I can't tell you how we're going... Actually, I can tell you how we're going to be just fine. In 3 turns, all 3 of our terraforming parameters increment, and then it's just going to give us an enormous amount of support. That's how we're going to be just fine. Good. Can't help but feel like that's going to be pretty good. And then I guess I would look at extra projects. You might end up being pretty good. There's so much tritium down here. This is a decent city spot too. Titanium mine, tritium mine, canyon view. This is also going to be some kind of support tile. I'm going to make a city there. build that mine as well. When can we make such a city? When you get 9 more water. Let's keep an eye out for that then. Would love to take you. Because eventually I would like for you to live right there. But you don't fit in my hand. In fact, none of you fit in my hand. So you're all going to turn into science. And you're just 20 ocean. But you'll go fast, so I guess we'll do you next. Getting a spaceport down would also be pretty nice at this point. It'd be nice if I could get it to go there for trade routes, but I don't really want to give up a viewpoint tower. Actually, hang on. You give +1 comfort of living. I could just put you here. You get the 2 trade routes, and you're like the same thing as a viewpoint tower. Yeah, I think a spaceport is going there. It's going to give us 2 free trade routes. And comfort of living in 2 separate cities. That will happen next turn? Yeah, it happens next turn. Aisha would be interesting. Svetlana would also be kind of interesting, but like not super interesting. I'd rather have Aisha. All of my terraforming parameters have increased. That feels pretty good. Don't want any of these buildings. You can all go away. You can go here. Free trade routes. Enable you. And then we get 1 free import. Should probably be power, because we keep running out. No, it should be water, so we can find more cities. Yeah. And then we only have 1 power? I don't think you're doing that this turn. Why don't you just import some life forms instead? I think I'm good on trade routes. So in lieu of trade routes, I guess I would just take terraforming parameters. I guess I would just flood the planet a bit. I would like to finish artificial magnetic field for sure. So I think we're going to put stuff into that as well. And then I just need to explore this tile. And then this spot is ready to be a city next turn. I'm saving you. I want to do development center first. This seems great. That also seems great, because I think we have a fertile soil spot in one of these cities. Yeah, there it is. And then you come in here. I do have enough water. You just don't know it yet. Found you here. The only awkward part about this layout is this mine is going to be -1 happiness to anyone who's adjacent, but it should be offset pretty well by these natural sites. So I guess I'll start you here. I'll build a water mine here. I will expand... What do we need more? Tritium, apparently. So we'll go there. There's also a water mine here. This city is going to be insanity. You're going to get a bus station and a robot hub before too long, I'd imagine. It's just a normal aquifer. That's totally fine. I think I would take Cloud Scraping Canopy at this point. I would love to take a Combined Living Center. Another development center would be kind of hilarious, but we're not going to build it anytime soon. So I think I might take an oxygen factory instead, because we're about to start mining a little bit of extra water. And then you get a bus station. So here and here, even though they're going to be next to the city mine and be a little unhappy about it, I think I could still turn those into houses, because it's going to be offset by these natural sites. Which means I could put a bus station like there, because that's not a place where a city is going to go. I can expand here and here, and I can get ready to enable those mines. We're still short on power, despite the fact that we get 7 per turn. I don't fully understand it personally, but I guess I don't need to. And then I think I would throw out a bacteria spreader, and I throw out a plant spreader. Which I really did not want to do, but hand limit is hand limit. Maglev is nutty. You can't afford the rest of these, though. You simply can't afford them. A spaceport would be so good. But you can't take one. It just doesn't fit. So you have to throw it out. And you're saving for a development center right now, for reasons that are unknown to you. I guess so you get 1 extra science per turn when you throw projects out. Which doesn't seem like the most sound logic in the universe, but I guess if it's the logic you're going for, then it's the logic you're going for. You only get 3 science per turn. Because the uncomfortable question now is like, what do you throw out of your hand? I really want this house to go down. I think this house is going to be important to have in Jaeger Outpost. Obviously, I'm not going to throw any projects out because these are unique. I could throw an oxygen factory out. I could throw a development center out, but I wouldn't be like super pleased about it. I could throw a robot hub out. I think maybe I do this. Throw out 1 robot hub, throw out an oxygen factory. Save your water to make an animal spreader, I guess. Because, like, that's what you're trading for. But then you also get 1 per turn. So, like, what else would you want in its place? Except power. And then maybe, like, a little bit of that. And then you could do... I don't know, like this? No, that doesn't work. Like this and that should be okay for, like, a couple turns. I don't think I want any of you. You can all go away. Let's get a couple... Can't repair that. Can't repair that. We'll just let you auto-repair. Get yourself a robot hub down over here. I also know we just spent all that time, like, trying to save up for a development center at the expense of everything else in our hand. But I didn't realize that I could also afford a bacteria spreader. So that's just the way she goes. If the temperature's 1 or higher, you give extra stuff. That's not going to happen anytime soon, so instead we're going to do methanogenium. And then give me an exploration satellite on... I guess this is a tile you could expand to eventually. And then just get extra tritium for reasons. Oh, there's a lot of tritium out here, huh? So the next things we're going for, I'm mostly focused on, like, stuff going on in Jaeger Outpost right now. We want to get this tile, we want to get that tile. So I think we're saving up for, like, either a combined living center or another robot hub if we can find a robot hub. And all of our science now is going towards projects. I actually don't care about this development center. I've changed the entire plan. Pray that I don't change it further, etc., etc. I would grab another one of you, though. Explore and study. Tritium. Get us closer to a spaceport. Where would it go? Here's pretty good. Gives us a titanium export and +2 comfort of living. That's probably where it'll go. I don't think there's any better options. Yeah, certainly none that I'm seeing. You can have a guided tour as well. -48 is a pretty scary number for that to increase to. Don't care about the rest of those. Do care about Soil Factory, though. Doesn't fit. Okay. Then I guess you'll go here? It's less than optimal, but it'll do. And then what else am I looking for? Still tritium, I guess. You can finish applied research now. That's extra support. You'll also be able to finish terraforming observations, and probably should do that relatively soon. Because that's going to get you pretty close to incrementing some, that's going to get you pretty close to incrementing some. But you, again, only get 3 science per turn, which is a pretty small number. You want to take a plant spreader, you want to take a tuber farm. You want to boost your terraforming parameters. You want to find more tritium. Next turn, you'll be able to build one. And then you've also got this combined living center. I think you said that was going to go here. And that gives you 2 extra tiles. So you can go here and here. You can get more water. You can get a viewpoint tower. You're at 11 nitrates. You should probably start saving up for plant spreaders, because you could grow plants in Xanthi, you could grow plants in Arabia Minor, you could grow plants in Notchus Major, you could grow plants in... that's it for now, but that's a lot of places where you could be growing plants. So we're going to keep an eye out for another robot hub and probably pick up this tile and this tile. Those should be 2 places that we can expand to so that we could build plant spreaders. And then we'll be able to get some of that going. Let's get rid of one of you. Yeah, this feels fine. Still would like a little more science coming in, if we have the opportunity to pick anything like that up. A delivery drone isn't a horrible support building, I guess. And then where did I say you were going? I think you were just going to go here. Is that correct? Yeah, because you give a nice comfort of living bonus. You also need to explore for titanium this turn to keep that project running. Okay, that's not happening because you're out of power. Turn it down a little bit, I guess. Do something like this. And then find something to export twice. Water will do. And save your... I don't want to build this tuber farm. I want to save nitrates up for plant spreaders. I'd rather have those go down. We're not quite done setting up food production, so Craig is like a little interesting, but I'm also not super interested in life forms right now. But then big city talents really does not happen that much at all. I'll go with Craig. Why not? Maybe Craig will allow us to take some really bizarro organisms that are like quite strong and gene mod them into things we can actually place. I need that robot hub, and I'll take an orbital ring. I need to explore you. I would be willing to throw the rest of you out, I think. So you could be a spreader building. You definitely could be a spreader building. And then we're not sure about you yet, but hopefully you can be. Double resource production to get 20 support for every pop. I think I'd double resource production. Because we're waiting on resources to build a bunch of these buildings. Do I need a second resonance station? There's one of them there. No, I don't think I do. I think that's just it for our power. So instead, I wouldn't mind taking an animal spreader, I guess, and an oxygen factory. Because the oxygen factory we actually just kind of want to play. Terraforming observations we definitely want to get down, because we're going to increase our water next turn. And then we'll start working on orbital ring. We'll also explore here. It's an extremely uninteresting city spot, so it's probably going to get turned into a robot hub, and then I'd like to find titanium so that I can actually just go and do the dang thing. You'll go there. Next turn we're at 22 nitrates. If we can find a big hint of nitrates, we could put a plant spreader down next turn. Not currently seeing a big hint of nitrates, but we could get lucky with a small hint of nitrates, I suppose. Could also trade, if we're that desperate. Well, do your math, actually. Because you could actually just do something like that. So that would put you at 24, which would guarantee that a small hint would let you build a plant spreader. Yeah, okay. That's sensible enough. And then I do think I would take another one of those. The rest of these I don't really know that I need. Like an android hub would be nice, I guess. I'll take an android hub just in case. Flood the planet. We want to start working on finishing that project now. And we want to explore any hint of nitrates. Any hint at all. So that we can build a plant spreader. So that we can grow... I didn't think about all this. I guess. We really want more of those spreaders to come down, though. So I think we'll probably do something like that. Because I really want to get that second plant spreader off the ground in a hurry. These take so long to recharge. Anyone else need a cheeky expansion tile? It doesn't look like it, but you would be kind of an interesting city spot. You've got a mine, 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 blank tile, maybe something to do with happiness. Could put a city there. Let's think about it next turn. And then this should probably also go down. In fact, I think it's actually worth waiting a turn to spread so that I can put cloud scraping canopy down. Give me temperate rainforest for sure. Give me a robot hub for sure. Give me... no, there's too much competition for nitrates right now. Do not give me a plant spreader for sure. Take me down here. Just found me a city over in this corner. You can have a robot hub as well. Place cloud scraping canopy. Go here, here, and here. And now that we've played cloud scraping canopy, now we can do this kelp forest. It's just an extra 5 support. Keep that number high. What are we looking at doing next? Because, like, score's going okay. I think the big thing that's holding us back on score right now is terraforming steps, and that's really what we should probably be prioritizing. But also just building out our support income and building out our econ is really all we have to do at this point. So let's just produce a lot of stuff. I'll fix you. I would love to take that. I'll just take another development center, I guess. We're not doing anything else with our science these days. And then I would really like to explore large hints of nitrates, if any exist. I would also like to gene mod my temperate rainforest that I picked up. So let's think about this rationally. Notch's Major is going to be a very cold place, but it's going to be a very wet place. Aeonia is never going to get to 3 water. Arabia Minor will. Xanthi will. Arabia Minor and Xanthi will also get to 3 heat. So we can do 2 palm forests here. Notch's Minor is going to get to 2 heat, and it's going to get to no rainfall. So with a Cloud Seeder, we could get 2 rainfall here. Because a temperate rainforest takes 3 rainfall, and it's just, like, harder to generate heat than rainfall, I think. I might take it all the way down to 1 heat. Yeah, I think that works for us. So we just need like 2 more water projects and then we're done and we could start planting palm trees. That would leave us in a pretty good spot. You can also come in here. I'm not going to use that expansion tile yet, but it's good to know that I have it. Minus 60 per turn. That's fine. I'm not scared. I would take a dock. Don't really care about the rest of that. We need to continue finding hints of nitrates. I am in full on just rush nitrates mode. In fact, you'll be at 26 next turn, so I don't even need to do that. We'll bring in some more titanium. I'm also looking for the next city to found. I'd like it to be coastal, probably. I'd like to make good use of this dock. So maybe you start poking around up here with our next explorations. I swear I was setting up another power array somewhere, wasn't I? No, I think you explicitly said you weren't. No, you were. It was right here. So then you would want to take one of those. And then I guess just take a satellite project, because satellites are kind of nice to have around. And then put your other plant spreader down. You want to spread something that's not kelp forest to get the bonus prestige. And then let me know what that is. It's a city location. Huge. That's huge. It's exactly what we wanted. It's coastal and everything. So now we're looking for a shipwright, so we could build a shipwright here. And then you've got access to tritium, titanium, science, something. We don't know what it is yet. Could be good, might not. I also have a coastal location here, but it's kind of awkward to reach. Yeah, we can figure it out. Oh, and then we can spread bacteria too. Right, of course. Here, have a plankton. Okay, support's getting really scary now. I don't think I want any of those. Do I? Is that true? 50 atmosphere is a lot of atmosphere. And for only 14 tritium, like that's a pretty cheap rate. And then maybe you do actually want support. Not there though. Natural landmark is fine. Here is a place where support could go. If I increase my population. I can do that with robots. Like you can go there so that you can go here. I know it's only 3 support for now. It'll be better later when we have more houses around that. And I think you might actually just need to prioritize exploring smiley face spots. And then we need to either throw a project out or build a project. You're not going to fit there. You could just build a project. You saving your science for anything? No. Yeah, so put a development center down. It's good stuff. And then you could explore too. Sure. It's fine by me. Probably need to focus on terraforming here. That should get us over the threshold. And we could start thinking about spreading clownfish pretty soon, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Here, I need to take support. Increase power, titanium or tritium to get support. Gain support when constructing a city building. Get support when mining like virtually any kind of element. Gain 3 support per new ocean location you expand towards. Gain 8 support per animal. They're at least all support projects, which is good to see. City building, power, titanium. I think we're probably going to get the most support out of B. So I'm going to grab that. Like, here's power. Here's science. I know that we can't actually build those this turn, but you get the idea. Actually, I was just kidding when I said that. We can build you this turn. And then just put science buildings down. Like, it's support now. Are you going to make a dent in minus 130 per turn? Probably not, but maybe. You never know. Not enough tritium. Turn it down by 2. Kind of need that project to finish, though. Deimos? Not this time, though. Sorry. Science per turn increases support per turn. Support for mines is fine. A shipwright is fine. You control 2 mines. That's not very good. Food, water, and nitrates. We can afford to do that. You control 1, 2 mines. You control 1, 2, 3 mines. This place is many mines. Yeah, it's 8 support. Okay, down to minus 120. You're an adjacent population building. Who doesn't have one yet? I think only New Bastair. No, you do have one. Well, you could have a second one. You could go here, and then we could do like a house here and here. Down to minus 116. What am I looking for? Science, maybe? To get to advanced food processing? No, just look for smiley faces. Hell, take a house. Like, anything to get people happy. Down to 111. Next turn, you're going to increment atmosphere. That's good news. You should also probably start working on your water income. In fact, let's fix all of this. Finish this project. Finish this project. And then we need to start importing water and nitrates. Animals will be our salvation. Ocean mines are cheaper? No. 1 support for every 10 resources? Yeah. And rallying speech? Yeah. Enable you. Take the water project. That's 50. It'll put you at 70 of 90. You could breach 2 aquifers to get to 90. Which I think you're actually mining right now. Okay. Or you could just get these 2. Yeah, that's huge. Finish this. Finish this. That's more important. You're getting plus 3 per turn. You're going to need to explore for bonus. Don't care about any of that. More tritium hints, please. Tritium hints. There's one. Just keep your... Oh my god, it's huge. Just keep your tritium high. You will be just fine. You don't need to do that yet. Just wait on it. And then you need to throw a project out as well. You're never going to build that tuber farm. Just get rid of it. End my turn. Who cares about Phobos? Not me. Hold on, didn't we take another project that was like No, it's not when you increase water. No, this one's when you increase water. We actually don't want to breach those aquifers. Here's what we want to do instead. We want to take this project, because I would rather pay 8 tritium than give up 4 support per turn. So we go here and we go here. People are unhappy about it, but then you mine those spots and people are happy about it. We're down to minus 93 per turn. We're improving. Where are you looking now? I think we want to try and get this coastal city off the ground, since we picked up a shipwright. We could start putting... There's some really powerful buildings that you can put on ocean locations. We need more food. Next turn we can do that. In the meantime, you don't have enough strength to do that, my man. In the meantime, just give some rallying speeches. Keep people enthused. Nah. Nah, don't care. Water asteroid? Nah. Don't care. No. Bus station? Yeah. Miner's cottage? Yeah. Where would a miner's cottage be good? Mustafa Post. You have like 3 mines. It's 15 support per turn. It's huge. That's pretty good. Man, even... Okay, listen. This is going to look psychotic. But give me those 2 mine spots. You're like, Chef, look at how unhappy people are there. What are you thinking? What I'm thinking is you get like a lot of support per turn from miners' cottages, brother. And then eventually you put like a hyperloop down. I know what I saw. What I would like to see is a smiley face to explore. No? Alright, well. Let's explore that then. Not enough tritium. It's okay. Turn it down a bit. These all take tritium. Okay, just give me one of these. No. Give me some of those. So like that. And then... I guess power? And then export water, because we're getting 4 per turn, and it's way more than we need. We can also build an animal spreader. No suitable climate zone. Why? Temperature's too low. Temperature's too low. Yeah, temperature's too low for them everywhere. You could put deer down, though. Put a deer down. Okay. Minus 84. Can't catch a damn break. 16 support per turn if we build it on an elevated location with 2 oxygen. You know what? I'm not taking anything else in that pack, so I guess just give it to me. And then give me this mine. And then give me... Do I have a hint of power anywhere? No? Give me tritium then. Jograph has no power this turn to do exploration, so we're just gonna... We're gonna send you on our rally speech day. Next turn, this finishes. Turn after that, this finishes. We'll be at water level 3. We should be able to, at that point, grow palm trees in Xanthi and in Arabia Minor. We will also have enough nitrates for a second plant spreader at that point. I don't think that's going to be enough support income that it just like wins us the game on the spot, but it will be a lot of support income. Coral Reef would be great right now. Giant dew collector is not what we're looking for. Projects are like maybe what we're looking for. This is speculative, but it might come in handy. Flood the planet. And then start bringing in some more atmosphere and heat, just to finish those last couple parameters off. Build me a mine. I would like to explore water, because I'd like to found that city soon. Have any big hints of water? No. Grab me one of the poles, I guess. They're long melted, but still. Could also just stick one of these down again. Again, there's like nothing else for us to spend our science on, so I don't think it like makes a huge difference. And I can still research a project, huh? Don't really care about any of these. Giant space mirrors I do care about. I'll think about the rest of you later. Enable you. 2 regional buildings will be destroyed? Which ones? Not you. Oh, here's one. Yeah, alright, dike that. Oh, and here's the other one. Okay, dike that. I don't have the titanium. Okay, now I do. Dike that. I saw a resonance station. We take those. I don't remember where they go. But I remember that they go somewhere. No. No. Yeah. You go here. You go here. You've got space for 2 more houses to go here, too. People would not mind those spots. And then you've got an empty spot for a plant spreader. We're going to flood the planet first, and then we're going to do it. He's learning. Put the palm trees down. Good. Still got a long ways to go on this score, man. What's the holdup? Having more silicates would be good. That would give us a resource combination. Finishing our last terraforming steps would be good. That's a lot of points. And then just higher support income. I really think that's all we're looking for. Is support income and finishing terraforming parameters. And that's it. I can still research a project. So do any of you give like a meaningful amount of support? Yeah, kind of. And yeah, kind of. And also like, yeah, kind of, in a roundabout way. Okay. I didn't think I had enough tritium to do that, but there you go. That seems important. I don't know why yet. That seems fun, but I don't know about important on turn 57. Do you need resources? Yeah, it looks like you need tritium. If you can believe that. Oh, they're miner's cottage. That's huge. Get the rest of it out of here. I know exactly where you're going. What? Only once per city? That's so rude. Well, actually, this is also like 3 mines. That's pretty good, too. It's only 11 instead of 18. But I guess we could find like even more mines. We could go out here and grab these. Do I have like a robot hub? No, I should be saving for a hyperloop for that place. Because you could get that water mine too. Alright, I think that's what we're doing. We're going to put a hyperloop down in New Basseterre. For now, just take an animal spreader. Now I can put clownfish down. There's already an animal there, unfortunately. So you're 11, you're 4 more, you're technically better. It's a really minor margin, but you're technically better. You can also just go down there. And then a hospital. Anyone missing an adjacency building? why not? Just give me the support. I need it. Throw the rest of these out. And my turn. You give support, but it's pretty damn late for you to show up. You give support. The rest of you I'm not super concerned with. Which city has the highest population right now? You're 2 people. You're 2 people. You're 3 people. So a courthouse would actually probably go best here to increase comfort of living. A volcano is interesting. Any support buildings in here? Technically. What's my next plant spreader up? 1 turn. Okay, perfect. And then some of my trade routes aren't assigned. Let's finish that first. 96 support per turn. That's support. The rest of you are not that interesting. Enable you. That'll be done next turn. Some of these parameters are kind of lagging behind. But I think it'll be okay. We put one of these down, and then we just need one more place where it could go. It could grow in Sabia Major if I put down a Cloud Seeder. Which I have. So you go here. And now, expanding here is very important. Like, that could be a Cloud Seeder. So we're going to, next turn... No, you can't afford it next turn. Next turn, 1, 2, 3, you can build an Android hub in New Basseterre. And that'll get you those 3 tiles. That'll do it. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be really close, but I think we've got it. Elephants are huge. I mean, like, literally, yeah, but also for the purposes of winning this game, elephants are huge. I don't think this matters, so just explore something. Any extra support? Yes. Good. You might matter. Come down here. Just give them an Android hub. Support. Support. Spreader. No. Cloud Seeder. Yeah. And then next turn, we can put another round of trees there. Actually, no, I don't think you can, because it's only 2 water instead of 3. I think you need to do it in Tharsis. Because it's 1 heat, 3 water, right? Yeah, it's 1 heat, 3 water. You need to do this in Tharsis. You can't do that in Sabia. Then you need an expansion tile in Jaeger Outpost. Well, where are you going to get that from? They have a bus station already. You're going to need to build like another Android hub here. How far back can I go? Oh, I can go pretty far back. Alright, there we go. You give me that Android hub back. You don't deserve that. Come out here. And then go like here, here, and here. And then Cloud Seed here. There we go. Okay. That's going to work a bit better for us. You've also got another tritium thermal generator you can put down. Good. I do still want to expand out here, because I want those silicates. Because the silicates are giving us support income. But it's less important than making sure that I can plant palm trees next turn. Don't care about any of that. Go away. Also gotta found this city one of these days. Okay, Jagrov, you've done... I'm gonna say fine. Independence would be a kind of an interesting way to build support. The rest of that, I don't know. We could gene mod Palm. No, we can't. They can only have one gene mod at a time. I still think gene modding might be good. There might be something else we could gene mod that's useful. That's support. Let me think on the rest of it. Give me the palm trees, first of all. Huge. 32 support income. Now what? Because you've got like 4 turns to win, if you want the time bonus. You'll increment O2 in that time. You'll increment atmosphere in that time. Maybe that will be good enough. I think you're going to need some big animals, though. There's still nowhere else you can put deer. Why? Is it oxygen? It's oxygen. You need to wait for that oxygen to increment. Alright, you're just going to sit there for a bit then. What else is a big city? You have 2 people living here. Eventually, I'd like you to have 3 people. So I'll give you a courthouse. And then I guess you could also have a hospital. No. No, no, no. Have that, and then have that. And then we'll put a house here. And that house will go crazy with support. Just take it now. Reset all these. We need that to get heat to actually increase. So let's start working on that. Is oxygen level 2 anywhere yet, so we can put this mountain hut down? I don't think so, but eventually it could probably go here. Because when O2 increases, we can put it on this highland and we won't need that animal spreader anymore because it'll be turn 65. If we win this game, we're going to win it on turn 65. And not like a second beforehand. But we'll see. I don't think any of these are going to matter. Support. The rest of you don't matter. You are 15 support per turn if you're on a coastal tile. And you get bonuses if it's hot. I don't see any coastal tiles. No, I do. This needs to be a city, but I can't afford the food. You're not hot. Man's not hot. Man's is hot, but Man's doesn't have coastal tiles. Hey, Man's could just expand here, if we're being honest. I'm not going to build that city. It's been too long. We're going to need silicates for this, and we're going to need nitrates. We don't have either right now. Give me 1 coral reef. I need silicates and nitrates. Big hints of both of them. I don't think such a thing exists anymore. No, big hint of nitrates. And then I also need to keep in mind down here I got to expand this population. Do you have a bus station or anything like that yet? You don't. I could go here, here, and here. And I could pick up quite a bit of happiness, but I don't have the silicates to do that, so I'm just going to do the bus station, and I'm going to grab these mines. Because we put a miner's cottage here, that's also going to help them out. We're going to need titanium to pull that off most effectively. You have to be built on an ocean location. Like maybe, but I don't think so. Give me that. I'm not spreading that life form right now. Marsquake, I don't care. None of these do support. Turn you on. I want to increase heat in a zone that already has a lot of rainfall. Is this increases it by 1 or 2? Increases by 1. So we're looking for a zone that's already at 3 rainfall, but is at like 0 heat. Noxious is too low. These are all water. It needs to be a new region, because it's not any of these. Let's gamble on Sirenum. With a Cloud Seeder? Actually, wait. If heat increases, Noxious would be fine. Because this will take it to 0. When heat increases, it'll go to 1. Yep. When's my next plant spreader up? 3 turns. That's too long. That's way too long. Unfortunately. And we're not going to be able to build a plant spreader either. So we need 21 silicates. That's not going to happen. Oh, it's all falling apart. I need titanium. First and foremost, I need titanium. Build silicate mines. Here's your titanium. That puts you at 12. You can build 1 of these. You can also build... Next turn, you can build your mountain hut on the animal spreader. That's going to give you support. You could also put a habitation dome down. Where did you want that to go? It was here. 15 support. Does that expansion tile get you anything? No. That expansion tile gets you nothing. Okay. I think I just need to wait for the O2 to increment and see what happens. It's getting confused. An animal spreader might matter. Which means that this expansion tile would also matter. Alright, next turn I can spawn 3 animals. Something might happen. Let's also make sure we do this math. Reset all these. 12, 13. That's going to let us build a beach resort. It's not. We're going to be out of food. I think we need to do that. We can get to this no problem. We can get to this no problem. So that's plus 20. Like, no questions asked. This will just be like a dock. In fact, we'll do it now. No, that's the coastal location you're saving. Then do this. Harvest this. This, you'll be a beach resort. If we can get to you. I think we can. We'll be at 13 silicates. We'll be at 13 nitrates. We will not be at 17 food, but in 2 turns we'll be at 17 food. We can definitely play you in 2 turns. Power's not going to be a problem. We can adjust where our income goes after we hit our food threshold. I think we might be okay. Science is a dump stat. You shouldn't do that. In fact, you should do this so that you can build another silicate mine next turn and then dump a bit of water. And then building action spread life forms available. I don't want to spread animals this turn because oxygen increments next turn. Okay, we're really close. Let me think about you. And we still have 1 more turn after this to try and get it sorted. So first of all, Tempe's got 2 heat. We're going to put this bad boy down. Second, oh, we can put elephants down. This has to be better than whatever's in this zone. So much prestige. And then, yeah, give me a bird of paradise. Yeah. We've done it. I don't fully understand how we've done it, but we've done it. So it's 2 games back to back that we won at 28. They've been pretty damn ropey, but that's 2 games that we've won at 28. biggest thing for me to figure out before the next time we play Terraformers, which is probably going to be next Monday, is I got to figure out how to speed up. The support on that game was not an issue at all. We ended the game at like, plus 2300 support, and we were pretty close to breaking even on this high difficulty, but I'm going to need to figure out how to do that faster, because we're really bumping up against the threshold of the 60 turn limit at this point. Anyway, that's where I'm going to be done. That's our first difficulty mastery level 28 series of games conquered. Stream later tonight, maybe, for PvE. I make no promises. I'm going to catch up on my email. I'm going to go downstairs and make some dinner. I'm going to see how I'm feeling. I'm definitely doing PvE tonight. I just don't know if I'm going to stream it or not. If I do, the best way to know that we're going to be streaming stuff is going to be by joining the Discord, opting into the roles that let you know when I'm going live on Twitch. There's also roles for knowing when I post new videos on the YouTube channel, or whether I want community feedback on different video ideas that I've got. And then there's also the Vaughn's channel if you want to catch up on stuff that we've done on Twitch. In particular, Guild Wars series, but also like older Terraformers series, and other games that we've played and subsequently wrapped up. If I stream PvE and you happen to stop by, I'll see you there. Otherwise, we're going to be doing commanding on Friday for Reset. And if you've got other plans for those next 2 days, then I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll catch you around next time I see you. But until then, take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one.